Brooklyn Independent Television.
Well, he's sitting in for his brother Melvin Martinez. Melvin couldn't make it because of a family emergency. But joining me is his brother Steve.
Yes, how you doing, Mike?
All right, welcome.
Thank you.
These years, over the years, you guys here at Grand Street Campus, you and your brother have built quite a program.
Yes, we have. It's not just me, and my Melvin. We also have my brother Edwin, my parents. My parents come, feed the kids on the weekends, juice, water, sandwiches, crackers, bananas and fruits, So it's a family affair, So we've been doing it for over 15, 16 years. So we're just trying to keep the tradition going every year, working hard and competing every day.
And this is a team that's been in the playoffs, since 1998?
Yeah, every single year. We made it to the semifinals twice. We lost to Tottenville both times. And we expect good things this year from these guys.
Last year, losing to Tottenville, where did it put this team mentally going into the season this year?
Mentally, it really put them in a mood of being hungrier than last year. They knew they had the team to make it to the finals last year, and the way they lost, they were unhappy because they know they were better than that. So they came in hungry this year, and so far so good.
And you also had one player that was drafted by the Red Sox. Right?
Yes, Williams Jerez. He was drafted second round by Boston Red Sox.
How does that make this team also, especially you got Dylan Patances?
Yeah, Dylan.
Who's with the Yankees, he's in the Yankees organization.
Yeah, AAA with the Yankees. It's great, that's the way we feed this team. Kids hear about all these guys getting drafted and they want to get drafted, they definitely want to come here.
Now, currently, recently, you just off of a win off of the Monroe tournament, a big tournament here as far as when it comes to high school baseball, and it's the second straight win in that tournament.
Oh yeah, definitely. It was a huge win, but overall, it was a huge tournament for us. It was probably one of the best tournaments in regards to competitive teams.
Yeah, Zavarian, you beat Zavarian, another
Zavarian,
baseball,
there was
right?
many great teams in this tournament. It was Mike Torrey even said himself it was the best group of teams that he set up for his tournament. He can't remember, the last time he had that amount of teams.
Where's high school baseball here in New York City and in Brooklyn? Because it's always known that folks mostly assume that high school baseball is up north, in the Bronx. George Washington.
Oh yeah, of course. They're good reputation. They earned it, and hopefully we could build that here in Brooklyn. Williamsburg, Brooklyn, Bushwick area. That's our goal.
Tottenville. Going back to that championship game, let's go back to that game because last year was quite a controversial year, especially in the media when it came to Jerez.
Yes.
Some folks in the media wrote that he was older than his age or his birth certificate stated.
That comes with a lot of players coming overseas, Latin players, but we whatever paper we get, that's what we go with. We can't go to DR and find out his real age. Whatever they give us, we take it, and the DOE accepted it, and we went with it. He had great talent. He worked really hard to get where he is right now.
What did that, as far as do to your team, to make them, especially when you hear those types of comments, because when people say, he's a Dominican player, he must be a ringer. He's older than what he said he is.
A lot of my players, they hear it and they're used to it, but it doesn't affect their game. They love the game. They know they need to work hard to get to where Dylan is, where Williams is right now, and it's not given to them. They have to earn it.
Who's back this year?
Who's back? Oh, man, Jose Quaz, Ernesto Lopez, Jerry Gonzalez, Willie Santana. List goes on. Oh, can't forget about our sleeper at second, Eli Rodriguez. And of course, another surprise that came into our school, Kevin Martyr. He had a situation in Zavarian, and he came to our school to join his close friend, best friend, Jose Quaz, and that's a great addition. We lost Williams, but we added a huge bonus with Kevin.
Now, did the Monroe tournament set the tone for the rest of the season too?
Oh yeah, definitely. Because we played good teams every day. every game we play really, really good, and we play good competition, and a little wake-up call, and you know what? We do mean business. We do have the team to make it to the stadium, to the city championship.
Okay. Speaking of championships, also one team, we're going to talk a little bit about hockey. He's the assistant coach here at Grand Street Campus, Steve Martinez. Steve, so far this season, Brooklyn baseball, what do you feel also Brooklyn baseball and New York City baseball is?
It's definitely up and coming because you got good schools. You got us, we got Madison, we got Telecom, we got Fort Hamilton. New Utrecht is also having a good year. Midwood played 2 good games against us. They beat us once, and they compete. So we're hoping we could build both our 2 leagues, and in the Brooklyn side, and get them ready for the playoffs.
Now, when we were talking about who's back, what is the character also of this team compared to last year? You said they're a little bit more hungrier this year.
Definitely a little. They're looser. They know they have a lot of work to put in, but they also having much more fun together as a family, and they definitely starting to understand the concept of teamwork, family, and sticking by each other. And that's one of the things we stress to them from day one.
Is your team also getting a reputation around the city? I know you always had a reputation around the city.
Yeah, we have that reputation. We're getting a reputation, but we also have that reputation of people looking at us as, yeah, they're Grand Street, but we collapsed in the playoffs. And this is the year that we're looking forward to changing that.
Because in Staten Island.
Yes, we know Staten Island. We know
Tottenville.
We know the Bronx.
But when it comes to, it seems what's happening also, they might have the championship team at Tottenville, but when it comes to getting those recruits or those draftees that professional teams are looking at, or those players that they're looking for, it seems that they're coming here a lot more than they are going to a school like a Tottenville or a Madison.
Yeah, they're definitely coming here. We're averaging between 5, 6. There's been a few times we've had 8 to 10 scouts, at our games. Whatever helps our kids. It's the kids. Our seniors this year definitely cherished the opportunity they had last year, and they opened up so many doors for themselves.
Who's a hot prospect this year on your team?
Who? Jose Quas. We got Ernesto Lopez, BJ, Kevin Marta, and we also have Jerry. He's a southpaw. Throwing mid to upper 80s. So we definitely have a good team this year.
How do you see the playoffs also going down the stretch?
It's gonna come down to a battle again, just like every year. I'm just hoping our team learn from last year, learn from the games that we're playing this year. We're playing competitive teams almost every day. We're playing Cardozo tomorrow, which should be another great game. I'm expecting them to compete and leave it all on the field.
Do you hear also a lot from those players also that were drafted, like Dylan? Do you keep
Oh yeah, we definitely stay in touch. I actually went down in March and I spent some time with him, and I was there supporting him. And I'm always constantly talking to Willie, making sure he's on his A game, and I know it's always going to be there with him because he's really hungry. He has a goal set, and he's chasing it, and he's not letting go of it.
Both are. Dylan, as far as Dylan, where is he within the organization? Will he come up this year, do you think?
I'm not sure. They're expecting him to. They want him to be more consistent throwing strikes, cut down his walks, and he's putting the work in. And it just right now he's struggling, but I expect him to give himself the opportunity to hopefully get another call up in September or maybe earlier.
As far as I know, you coach here during the school season. In the summertime, what is it?
Summertime, I don't coach at all. I enjoy my summer. I spend a lot of time with my girlfriend, my family. So this summer I'm looking forward to. I'm expecting my first kid, my first child. So it's going to be a great summer, and I expect it also to be another good summer in regards to having a good June with this team.
Maybe a championship, right?
Oh yeah, to add it.
Watch this and other Brooklyn Independent Television episodes online at bricartsmedia.org/BIT.